Ladies and gentlemen, Ishiki has finally pulled up to the Leaf Village and it is going down. Ladies and gentlemen, pulling up like he Pain out there, pulling up like he Nagato, and it's getting real. And we about to discuss it in this latest episode. What's good, YouTube? This is your boy Aaron from Geekonomics, and I'm back for another video. And today we got Boruto greatness again, episode 215. And as we see from the preview from the latest episode, yes, Ishiki pulled up to the Leaf Village and is looking for Kawaki, as we all know. And man, there is a lot of things that I just love from this episode. Number one is that if you read the manga, you understand that there's a lot of scenes that were not in the manga that they put in the anime. So a lot of anime original stuff, especially when we got to see the OGs. Oh man, I'm not gonna lie. When I saw the OGs from the previous generation, especially with Naruto's class, and then you see Tsunade and Kakashi. Oh man, that was just a heartwarming moment, nostalgia at its finest, and I just absolutely loved it because I want to see them in the anime more. I've been demanding that we see more of these people in anime because I want to see them. Like, bro, they're like Jonin, they're like super powerful ninja nowadays. They are the creme de la creme of the Leaf Village, and we deserve to see them cameo in a few episodes for some time, at least do some type of fighting. And that was just a heartwarming moment for me, and I absolutely loved it. But let's get to the details. And we see in the beginning, we see just Ishiki, like I said in the previous episode, how he is such a troll, and just seeing Kajin Koji on the ground just looking absolutely helpless, and seeing Ishiki just come in there and just have the cape on, and then you see the wine glass, him sipping wine while Kajin Koji is just on the ground helpless. That's just, you're just straight violating the man. Like, that's just one of the most disrespectful things you could ever do when you're talking about just defeating your opponent and just making them feel like complete, like just garbage. Like, you're just that disrespectful. Like Ishiki, you're just a savage in itself. But yeah, you see that, and when I saw that, I just, because I read it in the manga, so I'm used to it, but just seeing it in anime is just absolutely just, it's just hilarious in itself. So you see that, you see Kajin Koji do a summoning jutsu, and he disappears. Now, where did Kajin Koji go? I have no clue. And did Kajin Koji survive? He probably did, you know, knowing Naruto Next Generation, Shonen anime, he probably is going to survive, but I wonder what's going to happen with Kajin Koji, because in the manga, nothing has been said about Kajin Koji. So we are going to see later on, maybe he could be a, you know, he can be a wild card in some instance, maybe later down the road. But anywho, we fast forward to the Leaf Village, and you see Naruto confront Boruto and say, hey, no, you're not about to come fight with us. Like, bro, this dude is a savage. He is a monster. It's like, damn, Naruto called him a monster. What? This is different from Naruto. But yeah, Naruto was like, yo, putting his foot down like, yo, I'm the father, you're the son, you gonna listen to me, and that's that. And then all of a sudden, you see Naruto leave, and you see Boruto's second father.
Whoa, Aaron, chill out.
No, I'm dead ass. Like, that's Boruto's second father, Sasuke. And so Sasuke talks to Boruto, tells him like, hey, yo, like, I'm ready to die for this village. Like, I'm ready to put my life on the line. Are you ready to put your life on the line? Like, no hesitation at all. And you know, Boruto, he hesitated. Like, he's like, you know, I don't know. Like, just like with the manga. But the manga, I thought, did a little bit better job because I forgot what he said. But it just, in terms of like the way that he said it, it was much more, I would say much more detailed in that sense, that you really got a sense like, he was hesitating a little bit. But yeah, and then you see Boruto get the headband from Sasuke. Now, the thing about the headband, as we all know, everybody that's watching Naruto, you understand like just the relevance of the headband and how that headband like represents just Sasuke sort of deserting the village and becoming a rogue shinobi. So it's kind of weird that Boruto is sort of like in awe of the headband and wants to wear it when it's a headband that represents being a rogue shinobi and deserting the village. So I don't know, like, I think Boruto one day needs to understand just the relevancy of the headband, because just wearing that around all whoopsie who, thinking that it's a proud thing to wear, I'm just saying, it's just weird to me. I don't know if anybody else notices that, but me, it's just weird. But anywho, we fast forward and we see the meeting with all the shinobi, and you see Shikamaru. Like, Shikamaru, these past few episodes, he's just been all over the place with the thing with Shikadai and Amato, him having the collar on him, basically a ticking time bomb, but then finding out that it wasn't a bomb, and Amato being a troll like always. And then all of a sudden you find out that Shikamaru, he has no plan. Like, he's like, yo, like, I'm gonna be honest, like, usually I am 5-10 steps ahead. Like, I have no clue what's about to happen. And I absolutely feel for Shikamaru, because this is an Otsutsuki stronger than Kage. How are you gonna plan for that? How are you gonna plan for a being that is essentially unstoppable? Like, nobody can stop him. So what are you gonna plan? Nothing. You're just gonna have to freelance it and go with the flow, and hopefully Naruto and Sasuke can save the day. And so you see Shikamaru and his just being embarrassed, like just thinking highly of him and thinking that, oh, we'll be fine with Shikamaru because he's always 10 steps ahead of everything. But no, like, Shikamaru is a human being. Shikamaru, he is not perfect, and you just see that in that moment, and I absolutely love it because it just shows just the human side of Shikamaru. It just shows that he's vulnerable as well. He's not this like messiah. He's not this guy that is all knowing, you know what I mean? So I just love that part, and then I love just seeing the past shinobi from the last generation, and I'm talking about Naruto's generation, and just seeing them sort of giving, I guess, a pat on the back of Shikamaru, trying to say, hey, it's all good, we got you, we'll be right by your side. Like when you see Kiba, and when you see Tenten, and when you see Choji in them, like, it's just a heartwarming feeling, and I absolutely love it because I want them to be in the anime more. And then you see, how could I forget about Rock Lee as well? Like, man, I wish they would have showed the fight between Ishiki and them, but I guess they don't want to like put any more like animation into those things because they're really trying to put all their money and their attention on the fight between Naruto and Ishiki, and also Sasuke and Boruto. So I understand that, but hey, still a great moment in itself. So then we fast forward, and Ishiki is pulling up to the village trying to find Kawaki, and we see the OGs, Konohamaru, leading the way and trying to fight Ishiki. Konohamaru having like that big Master Rasengan, but Ishiki like, man, get that out of here, get that thing out of here. And they're all defeated, in one attack, as they should, because again, Ishiki is that powerful. He's the strongest being on Earth at this moment, stronger than Naruto, stronger than Sasuke. And so you see that, and then all of a sudden you see Naruto saving the day once again, saving Konohamaru's ass, and you see Naruto hesitant on if he should like go full power, but then all of a sudden Ino comes through and says, hey, you can go all powerful now, you can go all out. And that's when Naruto like, bet, let's get it popping, you know what I'm saying, go full Nine Tails mode. And the one criticism I have about that moment is that I thought, because in the manga per se, the fight between Ishiki and Naruto in the manga felt a little bit longer when they were in the village, of course, and so it felt kind of fast paced, I'm not gonna lie, when it came to just that moment per se. But I guess again, they don't want to put too much animation into those moments. They're trying to save all the big fights, whatever, for when Boruto, Sasuke show up, so they don't want to put too much animation into it because it's just going to make, you know, it's just going to make a lot more work for them. So I understand at that point. But again, I just wish it was a little bit longer. So then we fast forward. Sasuke pulls up, saves Naruto's bacon, and one of the smartest moments you could ever see is you see Sasuke like, hey, throw as many weapons as you want, blah, 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 you know what I mean? And then all of a sudden, Sasuke throws a sword, but it turns out it was Boruto and the transformation jutsu, and then Ishiki gets surprised because, again, remember what Amato, I believe it was Amato that said it, or it was Ishiki or Kajin Cody said it. He said that, yo, you can shrink anything that is non-living, but when it's like living material, then yeah, you can't shrink it. So just Sasuke's and Boruto's intelligence being on full display, knowing that, yo, you can't shrink living things, and they used that to their advantage, and that was just a smart strategy on their part. And you see Boruto putting Ishiki in another dimension, and the dimension itself in the manga, it didn't look that sort of like just grassy sort of area. It looked more rocky looking type. You see just all of a sudden Boruto, Ishiki in the new little area, whatever that they transfer to, and then you see Naruto and Sasuke coming to the little time area that Boruto has put Ishiki in. And you see Naruto just being a father like always. You can't blame him because that's Boruto's father being concerned and saying, hey, how crazy could he be? Because again, Sasuke is Boruto's second father. So Boruto is going to listen to whatever Sasuke says. And Sasuke, being Sasuke, he's going to take those risks. He is. That's just who he is. But again, it was a smart plan, a smart strategy by them both, being the intelligent guys that they are. And then pretty much it's over now, and we're cutting to the next episode, and it's going to be insane. And this is going to be a lot on the line. A lot of stakes are going to be on the line, and we're just going to be seeing a lot of greatness for these next 5, 6, 7 episodes, and I can't wait. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys are hyped like me right now, and thank you guys for watching this video, and peace.